And also this morning, you're going to meet a woman who dreamed of being a model. She dropped to a skeletal 95 pounds, was told she still wasn't skinny enough. Well, today she's a top plus-size model in the country, the top, and gained her weight back, achieved her dreams, and you'll hear the story.
You know, when it comes to the fashion world, it seems like thin is always in, but it could be that curvy women are making a comeback. There was that photo of a nude plus-size model in Glamour that got a tidal wave of positive press recently. And then there's a fact that one of the most successful models working today is a size 12. She is gorgeous, glamorous, sexy, and at the top of her game. But getting there was nothing like you can imagine. Renn started out a pretty 14-year-old girl from Mississippi with a big dream, become a supermodel, and grace the cover of Vogue. There was only one problem. She's told she'll have to shave 70 pounds from her healthy teenage body to do it. Shockingly, in just 1 year, with starvation dieting and obsessive exercise, Crystal goes from a happy, healthy cheerleader to this, a hungry girl with a lifeless expression. And at 5 feet 9 inches tall, she weighs a mere 95 pounds. Unbelievably, in photos like this one, she's told she's still not thin enough. So how did she get to this? International runway model and cover girl. Her body would undergo another transformation. The very thing she thought she had to get rid of would be the key to her success. Renn has written about her journey from teenager in Mississippi to globe-trotting supermodel in her new book, Hungry, and she's here with us now. It's very good to meet you, especially a fellow Mississippi girl. Take us back to that time. You're in Clinton, Mississippi, outside of Jackson, and the Scout. You meet the Scout. What was that like?
I have to say, up until that time in my life, that was my moment. I think I was never identified as the beautiful girl, and when a Scout from big New York City comes and tells you, you are beautiful, and not only are you beautiful, but you can be a supermodel. And at that time, I didn't know what even a supermodel was. He pulled out a Vogue and showed me Giselle. I didn't even know it was Giselle at the time. All I knew that she was absolutely the most beautiful person that I've ever seen in my life. And he said, that could be you. And, but of course, you know how anything good, when someone gives it to you, they say but.
But, and the but was?
That you have to lose 9 inches off of your hips.
9 inches?
Yes.
You lose a lot of weight. You moved to New York, signed a $250,000 contract. You must have thought, right, I've got it all licked. I've got the world by the tail.
Well, it might have seemed like that, but I think inside, even though I was accomplishing my dream, I was absolutely miserable. I was torturing myself every day by going to the gym up to 8 hours a day and starving myself. I ended up almost risking my life, if not almost dying from this.
You're what, 5'9"?
Yes. Exactly.
All right, so you're eating like about 1,000 calories a day, vegetables, lettuce for dinner. Your metabolism is whacked. You're very thin, and yet you go to a model shoot, and you have this moment where you're still told, not quite. What was your moment that you got it and you said, this isn't all that it's meant to be? Well,
I will start with that 1,000 calories. I would overestimate what I was eating. I was probably eating more like 600, and my body started to rebel. And then when you go to a shoot, you know, I wasn't 95 pounds anymore like when I started. And people just started to make comments. They started slowly at first and then picked up momentum. And I just got to the point where I knew that no matter what I did, whether it was 16 hours on the weekend, whether I don't eat at all, no matter what I do, I'll never be good enough. And I might lose my dream, and it was devastating.
Well, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're healthy. You're going to be in Glamour magazine. There's a great shoot in that. What is your message, Crystal?
My message is I want people to know that they can be themselves, that they can be an individual, and that they don't have to conform to be accepted and to succeed. I found that when I accepted myself and became the individual and who I am really, that my life and everything about me finally flourished and my career took off.
There is an image sometimes in modeling that it promotes young women and others to kind of try and fit into a certain size that's just not healthy for them.
Sure. I would say that actually it's being an individual that works in what I do. I think that, yes, a lot of people do try to conform, but the secret really is, and where it lies, is in being an individual, because you will be set apart from the rest. You will do more of the work. You will be the one looked at, because everyone will want to know, oh, she's an individual. Wow, what is different about her? And I think it's being who you are that's going to get you ahead in whatever you do.
Well, that's great advice for anyone.
Thank you.
Crystal, all the best to you.
Thank you.
And appreciate you coming by. We do.